Alright, now that we have adjusted our font and alignment in the different cells and rows and columns, we want to look at the features that we have where we can merge cells together, we can wrap text, and then we can also make the cells auto-fit based on the length of the data that's in each cell. So the first thing I want to show you is how to merge cells together. Remember up in cell C3, we have our title that says 2015-16 multiplication test scores. Since that's the title of the entire spreadsheet, I want this to be actually centered over my entire area that I'm going to be collecting data on. So in order to merge your cells, you would start with the very beginning. I'm going to start in A3. I'm going to left click down and I'm going to highlight all the way over to K, where that's the ending month on May. And I'm going to go up just one cell, so I'm now covering everything that's highlighted in blue is what I want to merge together so that I can align my one title to cover this entire space. Now that I have that all highlighted, I'm going to come up here where it says merge. You click the down arrow, you say merge and center. It's taking all of those cells and putting them into now it's just one cell that you can type in. Remember when we were looking at the font in the other one? Right now this is aligned to be at the very bottom of the cell. However, I can put it in the center or I can put it at the top. So now that we have a big enough space, I just wanted to show you that. I'm going to keep this one in the center like that. That's how you merge cells though. You highlight and then you go over here to merge and choose merge and center. If I was only doing one column or one row, I could say merge across or merge cells. Next, let's look at A5 where it says student number. This column isn't wide enough to actually read all of this, and I don't really want to make it any wider because having simple numbers like this, you don't need too big of a space. So instead of making this wider, I'm going to turn around and wrap the text on this and let it auto adjust the height. So once you do that, you want to come over here where it says wrap text. You can click down and tell it to wrap text, and now it has student number wrapped so that you can see everything that it says, and it automatically adjusted the height of this cell so you can read it. So that's how you wrap text. And the next thing you want to do is AutoFit. And the way you do AutoFit is you can see we've got some months that aren't quite as long as other months like November. So I'm going to highlight from B and I'm going to go all the way over to K. And now I've captured all of the cells that have August through May and any other data that we're going to be putting in. If you go up to the very top, you have your clear cross. Once you put it just on the line, now it's got the black cross with two arrows. If you double click that, it automatically adjusts the width of each one of these cells so that it fits just the size and the shape that you need. It just kind of helps with the spacing on your spreadsheets. If we were to go in and add any information to any of these cells that would lengthen them out, it's automatically going to space these out to be the size of the data that's inside the cell. So that is how you merge, how you wrap text, and how you auto fit so that cells only are as wide as they need to be for the data inside them.